Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Simply Saint. If you'd like to see how I trim my natural hair, then keep watching. So I'm going to begin by detangling my hair just so I can put it into a low ponytail, and this will be the first trim. So I'm going to begin by detangling my ponytail, and then I'm going to smooth it out in between my index and my middle finger until I get all the way down to the end, and then I'm going to trim off those straggly pieces. So I'm going to take out my ponytail, that way I can trim my hair in smaller section. So I'm going to just section the top half of my hair, and then I'm going to trim each section as I go. So now that I got my section in half, I'm going to put away the back half of my hair, that way I can work in the front first. So I'm detangling my hair outwards just so I can get a good enough guide, and then I'm gonna trim in this large section the straggly pieces. So now I'm going to be going in section by section. So this half section I'm going to basically work in 3, smoothing all the way to the end, and then I'm going to be trimming all of the straggly pieces that I see. So I'm going to be repeating this whole entire process all throughout my hair. How often do you guys trim your hair? Do you do it yourself? Do you let a family member or friend do it for you? Do you go to the salon? Comment down below. My last trim was actually in January of this year, and the last time I've been to the salon was probably 3 to 5 years ago. That was when I was in Fort Myers, and my hair was actually relaxed at that time. So right now I'm just combing up my hair just so I can show you the difference in how the two sides look. So now I'm repeating the same thing on the other side. I'm combing out this section in the large section, that way I can trim it 1, and then I'm going to go in separately and split this section into 3 and then trim it again. So I'm just sectioning off a small piece in the front because I didn't get that in the large section, so I'm just trimming that front section separately. So now we're moving on to the back section. I do it the exact same way. I split the back section into 3, going all the way across, and then I trim it. It was kind of hard for me to position the scissor to cut it, that way you guys can see as well. It's actually not hard to trim your own hair. Just make sure you watch a lot of, trimming tutorials here on YouTube and trim what you need. If you don't want a haircut, just learn when to put the scissors down. I think that was my biggest thing. Not this cut, I think I did good with this cut, knowing when to put the scissors down, but the last trim I did, I cut off probably about 2+ inches, more than what I actually needed. So I'm just showing you how it actually looks when I'm detangling and smoothing from the back section. I smooth it outwards, trying to make sure I get it as even as possible in between my pointer finger and my middle finger, and then trim. And sometimes I redo it just because most times, since you're doing it by yourself, you can't really see what you're doing and you don't want to miss a section that really needs to trim. This may cause breakage, so just take your time and do it as you go. So we're getting ready to do the last section in my hair. So this is part of the center of my hair, so I'm gonna just pull this section straight up. It was easier to do this way, and then I'm gonna trim off all of the straggly pieces that I see. And now I'm finished, so I'm detangling. If you can go back to the beginning of the video, and you will see how I was detangling my hair versus how it's easier to detangle my hair. The comb is gliding straight through, and there I go again trying to trim more. And this is where it usually goes bad, but let me put that scissors down. Okay, let me put on the scissors before I start going in. Wait. I feel like I want to cut more. This is why I don't like cutting my hair. Trim my hair and I end up cutting it. Okay, I put in the scissors down. Wait, that piece of, okay, I done. Let me put the scissors down. So, let me do a 360. So if you guys wanted to see how it looked before, just check out my previous video on how I blow dry my hair. You can get a better example of what my hair looked like before, but it is hot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim my hair up in a ponytail. I think I want to show you guys a quick style. It used to be a style I used to do back in the days, so simple, but. So make sure you guys subscribe and turn on your bell so you don't miss it. In the meanwhile, I think I'm gonna go cool off, and then I'll be back. So I forgot to show you guys the amount of hair that I cut. I know it looked like a lot, but it's actually not a lot of hair. This was all the hair that I cut. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.